Hey everyone, it's Kylie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make these cute heart kitchen scrubbies. This is a really quick and easy pattern that is super fun for Valentine's Day and it works up really quickly. These are cute for kitchen decor, to give as gifts, and for anything else you might can think of. So for this heart scrubby pattern, I am using the Yarn Bee Scrubology Scrub It yarn. So this is a really popular scrubby yarn that Hobby Lobby sells. This is some of my favorite scrubby yarn that I've found to work with. And anytime I do a scrubby pattern, everybody absolutely loves it. One of my most viewed tutorials here on YouTube is a pattern that I made using this scrubby yarn with over 130K views. And I am so surprised that y'all love scrubbies so much. So I decided to design one for Valentine's Day and thought it'd be a really neat project. And this scrubby yarn is different from any other scrubby yarns I've used, as it is a number 5 bulky weight yarn, and you can use it and it works up to make a decent scrubby without having to hold multiple strands of yarn together. So the colors I've used for these scrubbies are bright pink and fire red, and then I'm also going to be making some scrubbies in white, so I can have pink, red, and white hearts. So besides for the scrubby yarn, you're going to need just a few other supplies. You will need a J or 6mm crochet hook. You'll also need a pair of scissors and a tapestry or yarn needle. Some of my favorite yarn needles that I found are these with the bent end. I love these and they make weaving in the ends, especially the scrubby yarn, so much easier. I didn't realize the difference in using these with the bent end or the straight ones made such a difference, but they really do. These just come off Amazon. I'll try to remember to link them below in the description, but if not, they'll be linked in the written pattern that's on my website. That's going to be linked in the description. So to start this pattern, you want to make a slip knot and place it on your crochet hook. And after you've placed it on your crochet hook, you want to chain 2 stitches. So after you chain 2 stitches, we're going to work 2 single crochet in the second chain stitch from our hook. So we're going to skip that first one, and that second chain stitch we're going to work 2 single crochet into. This is what it will look like, and that will be the end of row 1. And after row 1, you should have 2 stitches. Going on to row 2, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to work 2 single crochet in each stitch across. We'll work 2 single crochet in that first stitch, and then 2 single crochet in that next stitch. This is what it will look like after row 2, and at the end of row 2 you should have 4 stitches. Going on to row 3, you'll chain 1, turn your work 2 single crochet in that very first stitch, and then you're going to work 1 single crochet in each stitch across until you reach the very last stitch. So for this row, we'll just have 2 stitches to work 1 single crochet into. Going 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, and then in the very last stitch, we're going to work 2 single crochets into. So at the end of row 3, you should have 6 stitches, and this is what it will look like. Going on to row 4 through 6, you're going to repeat row 3. So on row 4, 5, and 6, we're going to do what we just done. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, 2 single crochet in that first stitch, and then we're going to work 1 single crochet in each stitch across until we reach the very last stitch. Once you reach the very last stitch, you're going to work 2 single crochet in the last stitch. And on rows 4 through 6, each row you should increase by 2 stitches. So at the end of row 3, I had 6 stitches. At the end of row 4, you should have 8 stitches and increase 2 more stitches for each row. I'm going to go ahead and work rows 5 and 6 just like I did row 4 and be back up with y'all after row 6. Okay, so I just finished row 6. At the end of row 6, you should have 12 stitches across. And now we're going to start just working halfway across the row because we're going to start forming the side of each heart. So we're going to make one side first, and then we'll come back, attach our yarn on the other side, and make the other side of our heart. So for row 7, we're going to chain 1, turn our work. We're going to single crochet in 6 stitches. So I'm just going to work 1 single crochet in 6 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be the end of row 7. So at row 7, you should have just worked 6 stitches across. For row 8, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to work back in these 6 stitches. So after you turn your work, you're going to single crochet 2 stitches together. To do that, you're going to insert your hook in that first single crochet stitch and pull up a loop. And then you're going to insert it in the next single crochet stitch and pull up another loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that's how you single crochet 2 stitches together. And then we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'm just going to place 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then I'm going to single crochet 2 stitches together over those last 2 stitches of row 8. So at the end of row 8, you should have 4 stitches. For row 9, you will chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to single crochet 2 stitches together 2 times. So in the first 2 stitches, we'll single crochet 2 stitches together. And then the last 2 stitches, we'll single crochet 2 stitches together. This is what it'll look like so far. So at the end of row 9, you should have 2 stitches. For row 10, and this is our last row on this side, we will chain 1, turn our work, and single crochet 2 stitches together. You should have 1 stitch after row 10. And we're going to go ahead and cut our yarn on this side. And now what we're going to do is we're going to attach our yarn to the other side over here so we can make the other side of our heart. And we're going to repeat rows 7 through 10 to make the other side of our heart. So to do the other side of the heart, I have just made a slip knot and attached it to my crochet hook. And we're just going to attach it here in this very first stitch over here. We're just going to slip stitch to join this yarn on this side of our heart. And we're going to repeat rows 7 through 10 for this side of the heart. So I'll just run back through that with y'all. So for row 7, you'll chain 1, but you won't have to turn your work since we're already facing this direction. And then we're going to single crochet in 6 stitches. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to single crochet in the stitch that you just slip stitched in to join. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then row 8, you'll chain 1 and turn your work. Single crochet 2 stitches together. Single crochet in 2 stitches. And then single crochet 2 stitches together over those last 2 stitches. Should have 4 stitches. Then row 9 is chain 1, turn, single crochet 2 stitches together twice. You should have 2 stitches. And then row 10 is chain 1, turn, and single crochet 2 stitches together. Okay, and this is what it will look like now that you've done both sides. It'll help once we get these tails taken care of. But this is what it'll look like. It'll look a little misshaped. So what we're going to do to give it the finished clean edge is we're just evenly going to single crochet around the entire edge. So there's not a set number of single crochets I do. You just want to make sure you evenly go around to help round all the edges. And I do place 2 single crochet down here at this bottom point to help this curve right. and then we just evenly single crochet all the way around, and it helps give it this finished edge. So after you do the second set of your heart, it's important to not cut the yarn. So to get started single crocheting around your heart, you're simply going to chain one and then just evenly start placing those single crochets. So you don't want too many, or it'll make your heart bend and curve in the wrong places, and if you don't put enough, it'll make it pull in. So you want to make sure you kind of just evenly place them. You're just going to find spots to place single crochet, and you kind of look as you go, and if it looks like there's too many, you can pull it out and add less. If it looks like there's too, or there's not enough, you can pull them out and add more. And what I find with these tails, the easiest way for them is just to hold them down and single crochet over them, so you kind of weave them in as you go. Tails down, and we're just going to keep evenly single crocheting. And then after you have single crocheted over that tail for a while, you can just push it back, or you can go ahead and cut it to get it out of the way. So we've about made it down to that bottom point in the heart. You can flip it over here and look how even our stitches look. So you can kind of keep track of if they look right or not. So you know if we need to pull them out and redo them. But now that we're down here at this bottom point of our heart, we're going to place 2 single crochets here because we want to help kind of round around that pointed part there. That'll help. Then we can just go and start working back up this side. And basically, we're just going to evenly single crochet and finish out. And then when I get back here, I'm going to slip stitch in that first of that chain stitch. I'm going to go ahead and work around my heart. And then I'm going to meet y'all back here around this middle part just to make sure y'all know exactly how to work that or put your stitches there so y'all can watch me do it. And I'll meet back with y'all when I reach that point. Okay, so I've made it back down to about the middle part of between these 2 hearts. And I'm just going to show y'all. So when I go across, I've single crocheted here, and then you're kind of going to single crochet in this like stitch here that's in between the 2 sides. So that just kind of helps it go across even, and then I go up and grab over there on that side and start working my way up, and that just kind of helps the stitches stay even, I think. And you can always look and see after you've done it and see like, yeah, that's working pretty good. So you can see how those stitches are looking pretty good. And then so our first, if you look real close, our first single crochet is right here. So we're gonna go back around and work up here, and then you'll just slip stitch in that first single crochet when you reach back to it. So just a couple more stitches like right there. There's our single crochet. I'm probably gonna go ahead and slip stitch, and it looks good. You kind of stretch it around a little bit and kind of see if you got it where you want it. I'm happy with how it looks, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my yarn. And then you can weave that tail in, and that is how easy it is to crochet these Valentine's Day heart-shaped scrubbies. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, and be sure to check out all my other pattern tutorials and stitch tutorials here on my YouTube, and check out my blog, and follow me on social media for fun updates and other patterns I'm doing. And happy crocheting, guys!